Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to another flip through of my favorite magazine of all times, Mantra Wellness Magazine. I've been doing a flip through of this since I found it a few years ago, and I absolutely love it. Every single magazine that comes out, I just think is filled with amazing goodness and yumminess, not only from an art perspective, but from like a psychological kind of wellness perspective also, hence the name. So I like to flip it for you guys so you can see it as well. I know a lot of you have messaged me and said you've gotten a copy of it or you've gotten a subscription to it. I am not sponsored. I have no affiliation with it at all. I pay for my prescription. I do that also. I pay for my subscription. But I just think it's amazing and I want to share it with you guys. So let's flip through the most recent volume. It is volume 43. This is spring, like it doesn't say dates. So we are currently in spring of 2023 and I just got it like in the mail yesterday. So I know a couple other people have already shown theirs and been like, "Oh, I got my magazine." And we obviously get them. So I always get mine a few days after someone else. So when I see it in someone's video, I'm like, "Yay, it's coming." So anyway, it is I don't know what you call it, flip over magazine. There is half that goes this way and there's half that goes this way. So we will flip half and then flip it over and continue through, okay? And I have you in about as close as I can get you. So I hope that you can see all right, okay? So, excuse me, I am a bit congested still. I'm not sick. It's just this weird kind of morning stuff. I don't know. So let's see. On the front, this one says, sometimes there's like kind of a sub topic for the day. I'm not too sure. It looks like it just has like topics of the article. So why empaths are targeted by narcissists, signs you may be in an abusive relationship, why should we rethink being nice, why middle-aged women get louder, functioning as a highly sensitive person. So let's see what this half of the magazine has to bring us. And then the other half's a little different. I'm going to get us situated here so you guys can see. All right, here we go. Okay, so again, if you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. You know the deal. I just love this magazine. When I tear apart my magazines, I take these full quote pages. Most of them go to work with me. I put them up somewhere. I rotate them in my office every week, that sort of thing. Okay. So I absolutely love them. Now, the only thing is, I would say in general, this magazine's very bright. I would say it may not be aesthetically pleasing for every single person. If this is not your color palette, if you will, but look at the artwork. And if you don't want this quote, I cut all of this out, or you could punch it out. I mean, it's just amazing. So anyway, all right, here we go. Creative people need time to just sit around and do nothing. I just had this conversation. I was just on the phone and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, nothing. Like, I'm genuinely so happy. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I love this. I'm going to rip that out. Okay. This quote's a beautiful quote. I'm not for everyone. Nope. Nope. Okay. Here we go. Here's a little bit of a table of contents. Let's see. So it has some pictures, kind of a what's to come, a little bit of a note from the editor type thing, founder and editor. Yeah. And then there's some ads, and some of them are more artistic than others. Some are just regular ads. This looks like a regular one. There's Martha, the most amazing marketer. And oh God, Martha, I do love you. Yeah, talk about evolving and I don't know. Look at this. Here is the content page and where you can find things. Look at the artwork. So cool. So cool. All right, a cool ad. If you wanted, I might have to come back and get some of this, right? Glue book, purple page stuff. All right, here's another ad. Okay, 4 lists for self-care. Ah, this is nice. This is interesting. So monthly, daily, Mini weekly list. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Oh, look at this. So this is an ad. Oh, I love this. This is well done in my humble opinion. And I am not a marketer, but I absolutely love this. And look how much time it's going to get from me just paying attention to this page, right? I'm not familiar with this product. I love that it has this as a journal. I will absolutely cut that out, even with the flowers and whatever else. Look down here. They have affirmation cards printed on here. I trust myself completely. The strength I need is within me. This is amazing. Look at this. My gut and brain are connected and work together. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I will flag it now. I mean, obviously I would cut it out, but I will flag it now to remind me I'm going to look up this product. They have now won my interest. I know nothing about them. It's not sponsored. None of that. I will go back and do some research. Okay. But I will definitely use those affirmation cards, right? Look at the artwork, you guys. So cool. 10 affirmations to jumpstart your self-motivation. I give myself permission to seek progress over perfection. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I trust myself fully and celebrate all that I'm capable of. I love these. These are really great. Now, things like this, I might just put up on my board for a day or a week as a quote, something like that. Here is a new good stuff. It's delicious, healthy coffee supplement. Well, again, you have my attention. We will look. Oh, why sensitivity may be your superpower. I love this. Again, allowing yourself to feel is a sign of health. Sensitivity in its core means that you care, and it's associated with several other strengths. Yes. So a lot of times, like I cut this out and might just leave it for reading. And well, first of all, I take the whole magazine, right? But if there's certain articles, I might just cut them out and leave them for reading, like put them out on the waiting room type thing. How to create a mindful morning that works for you. Oh, okay. Start your day off with a yes and a thank you. Yes. So that's gratitude every single morning. Go to the bathroom, wash your face, and stretch. Okay. I don't, I guess I do that. Okay. Big cup of water. Yes. Before everything, meditate, breath work. Yes. Every morning and affirmations. Yes. Well, I feel like, okay. Journal. Yes. Read, exercise. I don't go outside every morning and have a healthy breakfast. Yes. Look at this. This is lovely. This is lovely. I might send it to my gym people today. Look at this artwork, you guys. Optimizing your lifestyle for longevity. Love it. Find meaning and purpose. Yes. Oh, branching out beyond diet and exercise. Combined with the right diet, exercise is the most powerful tool for staying healthy and extending your life. But just as there's more to healthy life than eating and moving, so there is more to living a rich and meaningful life than just what you consume or how often you go to the gym. I want to remind you of a few of them today. Oh, and then they do these. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, from Dr. Hyman. Yeah. Amazing. So that's the other thing. And I always say it again. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I always say it. The authors in here are often well-known doctors, whatever, philosophers, like people. So this is just like a bite. It's a bite size, right? You could always go to their website, Instagram, all the other stuff and get more information because Dr. Hyman is very well known. So very, very cool. Now, like this, Beck Martin, I'm not familiar with. Now, some of you, when I say this, you guys are familiar with that person. Or maybe I am, like if I go to their Instagram, maybe I have seen their stuff, but I'm not familiar with the name. I don't know. But sometimes you guys know the people and you're like, oh, I already follow that person. That's cool. So 5 tips to increase your confidence. Very cool. The other thing I say, you guys, is this is heavy, not heavy, but like dense information put into a very nice, beautiful little snippet, right? This is probably a book, right? And they've cut it into 5 little tiny paragraphs. And so I just think it's so cool. Now, This is interesting because this I just saw on their website. And I don't, look at this. You can become a patron of Mantra Wellness. Become a patron and we'll print your name in an upcoming print issue. What? We're offering a 300-page plus digital issue for donors who support our independent female-run media. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think we probably need to do that. All right. The power of presence. I love this. 7 ways to cultivate presence, present moment awareness. Again, artwork on point. Here's some editor's picks of fun things that you might need. Probably don't. 4 rituals to soothe anxiety and transmute stress into peace. There we go. Let's see what number 1 is. Oh, pick a bouquet of flowers. Well, oh, it's a visualization. I see. It says, for this ritual, we're going to pick a bouquet of flowers in our minds. Okay. I'm glad I read that. Okay. Yes. In our minds. These are visual. I got it. Yes. Blow out the candle. Yes. Do this all the time. Script your future and affirmation mirror work. Okay. Perfect. Love it. Look at this. Look at this. May we stop seeing ourselves through the eyes of people that never saw us. Literally in my head, this is what happens. I want to rip it out and I want to pin it to someone's shirt. Like the message I want them to hold on to for the week. Like I know who I want to give this to. I know who I want to see this. I know who I want this to like sink into their soul. So powerful. So powerful. Wow. All right. 10 things that completely changed my life. Interesting. Now, this is what takes me obviously longer to read in. I don't cut up my mantra magazines, as some of you know, for a very long time. It takes me a lot to cut them up, you guys. I have a stack of them. I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot. So it takes me a long time to read this, and then it goes up to my bed, and then it goes to my work, and then it goes like, so this will be something that I will come back and obviously read in more detail. So, oh my gosh, it's perfect timing. Know when it's time to let go. You don't need to stay in contact with abusers. Stop putting your kids before yourself. Protect your creative space and live it your way. Yes. Oh, and then we go on. Movement makes it better. Yes, always. Stop using your kids as an excuse. Recognize where you feel powerless and change can come quickly. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay. You have to die a few times before you can really live. Look at that. That's pretty powerful. This is a good mama quote, I think. I think it's hard to watch our kids struggle. Obviously, die is not like literal, right? You have to watch your kids kind of walk through some stuff. It's like, oh gosh, I wish I could take it for you, kid, but I can't. So, oh my gosh, 30 days of wisdom. Look at this. Okay, now this is something they do. I think in most of their magazines, they have some sort of quote or something on these little fun squares and textiles. Sometimes it's on a page that you have to decide, right? Do you want this one or do you want this one? Because if I was going to cut this out, right? These are super fun for your journals. Yes, I know you could scan it. I know people always say that to me. I don't do that. And I don't for a couple reasons. But anyway, you just have to decide, which side you want. But these are pretty cool. These are pretty cool. Now, if you do subscribe, they have a paper copy. They also have a digital copy, so you could get it all online and just print out the ones you want. You have complete ability to do that. So if that's more your setup and that works well for you. Oh my gosh. Look at these. These are amazing. All right. So really fun artwork and 30 days of little tips. I love it. Okay. Signs you may be in an abusive relationship. Now, I have an interesting theory about, it's not a theory, I just like an observation, because I think, which I've said before on here, this is a very heavy topic. And they have put it with all these very soft colors and kind of a font that's very almost childlike and easy, right? Easy to swallow, so to speak. And abuse often feels like home if you were traumatized as a child. Like, it's not a heavy, heavy book where you're like, oh, I don't want to read it. It's like, oh, I could just glance over here and catch that in my eyesight. Like, it's not your fault. That's interesting. I can intake that without it being too overwhelming, right? And that's, I think, the power of kind of this way of marketing this, or this way of presenting it, right? So, yeah. Yeah. But this is the perfect example, again, of like what I might leave in my office, right? Yeah. I just, I'm going to read them. I think they're important just in case anyone, I'm just going to read them really quickly. So, signs you may be in an abusive relationship. It's your fault. Abusers will almost always blame you. 2, you're totally crazy. They say you're crazy. 3, they create a false narrative. 4, you lose confidence. 5, you shrink your own wins. 6, trauma feels familiar. And that is the crux of it, right? That's how and why it continues. 7, your friends are concerned. 8, you choose abuse over abandonment. 9, they criticize your appearance. 10, you feel like a scared child. 11, the courts may not protect you. 12, bullies get bigger with your silence. 13, they don't like being told no. And 14, get whatever help you need. You are worth it and you're going to make it. Oh, I love this. Okay, I know that's a little heavy, you guys. I hope that was okay for all of you. And I think it's important to share that information in case nobody can see the screen, in case you're kind of listening in the background, in case, I think it's powerful. I really do. All right, here's a beautiful page of Manta reflections. And again, these could be little journaling prompts. A lot of you often ask, like, oh, my day doesn't have anything going on. What could I do to write in my journal? Like you could choose a little, either just write your own little prompt, or you could cut one of these squares out and use it as your prompt for the day and kind of decorate around it. So these are fun. How much time do you spend doing what you love most? Oh, what a great question. Are your habits leading you to where you want to go? These are great questions. All right. Look at this. Okay, now, this is the other thing I have said a couple times. Their artwork, their pictures, whatever, sometimes repeat, because I know I've seen, I think, some of this before in other ways, and which is completely fine and amazing, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes, like, you'll see a same little drawing. Sensitive people, understanding, loving, and functioning as a highly sensitive person. I love this. Yeah, talking about like all, oh my gosh. We get hangry. Look out, when you get hungry, you get angry. You often struggle to function when you've not eaten, and you can take out the frustration on yourself or others close to you. Plan your meals the night before. Oh my God. If there is a life hack that I have learned, 1, it has been to adjust my diet, and 2, it has been to like this, because holy cow. Yeah. Oh my God, hilarious. And then look right here, retreat. Sometimes when the world becomes loud, you need to retreat into a small dark bedroom with a book and a cup of tea. Yep, that's me. All of it. So cool. Look at that fun old camera. You can cut that whole thing out. I love it. Okay, let's see. Soul rewilding for a juicy, colorful fill. This looks like Sark, but I guess it's not. This looks like those old books by Sark and that writing. That's interesting. Unbusy yourself. Dance in the moonlight. Remember to laugh. Wear a tutu on Tuesdays. Oh my God, I love it. Watercolor without a plan. I have a dream. It's not a dream, but like every once in a while, I think I'm going to take one of these lists and I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to do every single one of these, like somehow, right? I mean, like, it's like a bucket list, but not, it's not my bucket list, but just like as a challenge, right? But like, you could plug some of this stuff in, and light 20 candles for no reason. I can do that easily, right? Wear a tutu on Tuesday. That's freaking hilarious. Okay. But like travel for a year, I don't even know what that would look like, but make every day artful. Well, that's what we try to do with our daily journals, right? I love it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you an empath? This is interesting. This has come up a few times in different forms or whatnot. I know a few of us have taken different quizzes, if you will, or something, but I think it's kind of good information. 3 reasons why highly sensitive people are targeted by narcissists. Yeah. All right. Use your love language to support someone who's suffering. Oh, that's sweet. Aw. Yeah. So if you haven't taken your love language, that's always fun. And then, so it talks about like acts of service, love languages, gifts, affirmation. I love this. That's sweet. And then learning to notice. And then this is kind of like circle all that apply. And I don't write in here. Usually there is one page I've been writing in here with you guys. We'll see if they have one this month. But I tend to keep these and like cut out the words, right? Because I don't want to, what I've been feeling lately. Can it be both energy and exhausted? Yeah, I don't want to like circle these or write in here because I want to cut them out later. And this entire border, you guys, I cut these out. Is it not amazing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Discover who you are with numerology. Look at the fun numbers, you guys. You could cut these out and put them in your journal too. Super fun. Please don't be so nice. Why the double standard oppresses, and exhausts women. Oh my gosh. Okay, now. Okay, this, I know we've seen something very, very similar. Maybe the same artwork with different things because I cut them out. I'm like literally looking next to me because I had some limits. I love this page so much. I love it. It speaks to me. I am so ready for these colors and this energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, but see, this is one of those lists of like things I would try, but like learn at least 2 languages. Holy cow, I would love to speak another language. And I struggled so hard with that in school. That was like the hardest class I've ever taken. I'm not joking. More than like anything in my master's, more than statistics, more than anything. It was Espanol. And I want to speak it. Yeah, don't hold debt on credit cards. Try a new hobby each year. Value freedom over everything else. Owning a lot of stuff can make you a prisoner. Oh my gosh. You guys, I was watching the Hoarding Show last week on Netflix and I, one, couldn't turn it off. Two, I am completely fascinated. And 3, slightly concerned. I'm not going to lie. Like when they were like talking about stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I have to share this. So they were going into this one person's house and they have a doctor, go in and work with them. And then they have like a professional organizer person, whatever. And I was like, can the professional organizer just come to my house? But they were talking and they were saying like they walked into a living room and it's completely up to like, I mean, you can't, there's stuff everywhere, right? And so, and they were like, oh, this is very common. And they showed like a chair with like a little space of a table. And they're like, this is what we call the cockpit. And they're like, this is where the hoarder sits. And then they pile stuff around them that they can reach to. And essentially, they can do everything they need from their cockpit. And I was like, oh, no, no. Like, I love my cockpit. And I've built it very consciously because I don't want to get up and I want to be able to turn and reach things and stuff. And I was like, oh no. But I will say, as you guys know, things do stack up around me or things do fall sometimes. And I was dying. And anytime anyone's like, let's clean a thing. And I'm like, absolutely, I'm here for it. So I posted on whatever, maybe my personal Instagram, when my Rue was home. She had gone through a bunch of her stuff. And then I was like, we were bored. I don't know. I know, happy spring break to my college kid, but I'm like, let's go through my closet. And so she's like, yay. So I got out all my shoes. I got rid of like 22 pairs of shoes, you guys. And they were just piled up. And when we got them all out, I have no problem. I love going through my closet. I've done my whole kitchen. I've done our entryway. I am here for it. I want to get rid of stuff, but not in my craft room. So anyway, okay, wherever that one is, this one, value freedom over stuff. I don't know. I'm working on this one, you guys, just with my craft stuff. It's so funny. I'm learning to let go of other things around the house way more easily than my craft stuff. I guess that's the point. All right. Ooh, that was a squirrel trail off, but we're back now. Okay. Getting to know you, travel, love, food, and self-care. Love it. Oh, this is interesting. So when traveling, I prefer, and you do your thing. When noshing, I prefer savory, sweet, savory or sweet. Interesting. That's interesting. Do you have one? I think of noshing. I think I would go savory. Like I want some good salty, greasy something food maybe. And then, I don't know. I think the savory leads me to want sweet. That's interesting. Ketchup over mustard. Peanut butter versus almond butter. Now, that's interesting. I would always choose the almond butter now just because of whatever. Broccoli over cauliflower. I like them both. I would probably choose the broccoli, but I eat them together. Interesting. I like them all. Hummus and pesto. Again, russet potato, sweet potato. I always would choose the sweet potato, but only because of health choices, right? Olive oil, coconut oil, I'd choose the coconut, so interesting. In a relationship and in self-care. I love it. All right. Look it. You guys, are you on this list? Thank you, Mantra patrons. Interesting. Look at them all. Are they alphabetized? They're not. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what independent, like, is this, I don't know. Is it just there as a word? Look at this. Our first patron, Kathleen Fisher from North Carolina. Way to go, Kathleen. That's cool. Dang it. I love this. Okay, and then someone here, like, it's their business. That's interesting. Oh, and you can put your Instagram if you want. I guess you can put where you're from or your Instagram. Interesting. Oh. Okay, now in fairness, I see Thrive Magazine on here. Now, Thrive Magazine is their sister magazine. So, okay, I'm here for this. Oh, Kylie. Kylie is in Washington. That's where I live. Okay, that's super cool. Oh, now this is interesting. Let a new life happen to you. Be open, be present, trust the timing of your life. Oh my gosh, yes. And that is halfway through. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's halfway. Let's flip it over. Let's do this side. Now this side's interesting. I don't remember. I could go take, first of all, I want to be in this bed. This bed looks amazingly comfortable. Now, it may not be, but the bedding looks amazingly comfortable to me. Wow. Huh. Now, that's interesting. It says reasons why sensitive people are targeted by narcissists. Oh, and this is why empaths are targeted by narcissists. Okay, here we go. What I was going to say is this is interesting because I don't remember, and maybe I'm completely wrong, a lot of their covers having a photo on it. Usually it's like artwork. But again, could be completely... 7 tips if you're feeling overwhelmed. Well, here we go. Let's see what they got. All right, let me open this up and kind of work the seam a little bit. And then let me make sure I have all of it for you guys. I'm really sorry if that was out of frame a little bit, you guys. I realize I got a little excited there, and hopefully you saw enough of it. Okay. Quote page, don't let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. So important. Oh my gosh. This is not the year that I stay silent. That's powerful. That's powerful. All right, here is the table of contents for this half of the magazine. Again, just the artwork alone. Love it. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Just like vitamins, but in like little daily packets, so you could, take them on the go. That's cool. 5 tips to prevent burnout. I like it. Sleep, taking breaks, purpose in work, work through negative emotions, and redefine your idea of success. I love it. Oh my gosh. Control how you respond to things sent to destroy your peace. Oof. Love it. Okay. How to dissolve the inner critic and become your own best friend. Very cool. But again, even if you don't want this, look at the artwork. Look at this little flamingo down here. So cute. Products we love. 9 life-changing tips to improve your life. Again, not that we don't all need these, because we do, but you could just use these numbers right here. Look at that. So cool. This is so powerful. Again, so who is this? Oh, Beck Martin. She was in the front half as well, life coach. Again, I don't know if she's been in other ones or not. I don't know necessarily who she is. But look, number 1, there's no need to explain. Boom. That's it. When declining an invitation, don't feel the need to explain your no. That's it. Just say thanks. Give compliments. Step outside your comfort zone. Don't wait until you feel ready. Oh, I love that. You can change your mind, set boundaries, rest when you need it, and schedule the coffee date. Oh, so cool. Oh, what's this? Why are we afraid of therapy? Because it's complicated. Here's some advice. Interesting. Yeah, so it's an ad for BetterHelp Therapy, which is an online agency or whatever. But this is interesting. I like that they have this in here. And I agree with all of this. I'm a little biased, but that's okay. The 5-minute meditation revolution. Love it. Very cool. 5 little ways to meditate. 7 tips for the one feeling overwhelmed. Got it. Meditations on why life is worth living. Huh. Yeah, interesting new book. I don't know. I've read his other book, obviously. Very cool. All right. Does happiness come from the gut? Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Mindful eating. Cultivate a daily rhythm. Simplify your food choices. Practice gratitude and awareness regarding your tendencies. Yes. Yes and yes. Okay, so we'll be reading this. Okay, look at this. So delivered to your door. That's what I do. mantramagazine.com/subscribe. Love it. Super cool. All right. Look at okay, look at the colors on this one, you guys. So again, a lot of the colors are more like this. Look at this with the blue. This is stunning. 16 effective ways to get out of autopilot. I love it. Number 1, get creative. You guys, we're doing it. Look at this. Digging it. Number 15, pause before reacting. Powerful, powerful. Love it. Oh, look at, I can only connect deeply or not at all. Oh my goodness, look at this. Creative people, loving, learning, and understanding creatives. Let's see what it says. Let's say, hope it says we have a messy desk. Basic rules for nurturing a creative. Creative generally flourish in a place where they feel safe and accepted. Creatives' ideas are often fragile and need to be protected. Oh my goodness. Respect your need for quiet. Characteristics of creatives. Most creatives work on a rhythm. I'm sorry if there's a glare. I don't know if if my glare is your glare. I apologize if it's hitting you. Creative struggles. They can be sloppy and not detail oriented. They can run late. They can be distracted. Oh my goodness. What creative minds needs? Freedom, independence, grounding, security, and stability. Oh my gosh, I love it. And signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yep. Check mark. They can also be Aquarius or Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Of course they can be anybody, of course, but oh my gosh. And look at this. Look at that beautiful typewriter on that polka dot. So cool. 5 ways to savor and remember a moment. Oh, I love that. Snap a photo. Look at this. This was on their Instagram and it got so many. Look at this. Now this I would put up in my office, but it's not appropriate. Oh my God, I freaking love it. I don't get nearly enough credit for the things I manage not to say. So true. So true. All right. All right. Overcoming social anxiety. I love it. Yeah. So some of the ways like it would look is maybe canceling plans, drinking alcohol for confidence, refusal to walk into a room where people are already sitting, overthinking during and after social interactions, blushing, sweating, increased heart rate, shaking when around other people, disinterest in phone calls, fidgeting and stimming, poor self-esteem, fear of social situations or group settings, expecting the worst possible consequences, avoiding emails and texts, and inability to pick outfits. Yeah, and then it goes into kind of some things, some benefits of healing it. Very cool. Very cool. Again, like a lot of information kind of presented in a nice way that is kind of digestible easily, and it might allow you to kind of go do more reading on it or look up, the author or something like that. So I think it's nice. Some days I am more wolf than woman, and I am still learning how to stop apologizing for my wild. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I love it. The most common traps for giving and receiving feedback. That's cool too. Let's see. Traps when receiving feedback. Number 1, trap is not fully listening. Number 2, getting stuck in my own perception. Number 3, assuming negative intent. Number 4, there's 3. Sorry. And then traps on giving feedback is jumping right to the negative, not owning your contribution, and not asking for their feedback. Very cool. But again, a lot of information, you guys. Like, again, this could be a full thing. Same thing here. 4 mindfulness strategies to help you age with grace. Anonymous comments. If you have not read Brene Brown, this is one of her most famous quotes, in my humble opinion, I think, and I absolutely love it. Anyway, she's an amazing author. If you haven't read her, I think she's quite powerful, or listen to her or whatever. Anyway, but it says, about anonymous comments. It says, you're not in the arena, man. If you can't say it to me in person in front of my kids, don't say it. If you're not in the arena also getting your ass kicked, I'm not interested in your feedback. I mean, yes. Okay. Yes. And so we are so inundated with other people's anonymous comments and unsolicited comments sometimes. And it's like this part right here is the quote, right? If you're not in the arena, also getting your ass kicked. Like, I just think it's just so powerful. If you're not here with me fighting, I don't need your opinion, right? I don't need your 2 cents on how I should be handling it. So I think this is amazing. Again, super powerful author and speaker and everything else. Look at this, healing and creating a life you love. I hope that you become filled with so much happiness that it heals every part of you. Oh, I love these. Oh, okay. See this right here? This, I would say, is so important, and it is often framed in different ways, but it says you cannot always heal in the same environment you got sick. And that is so often true. So often true. Please do not mistake sensitivity for weakness. Oh, God. I love this. These are amazing. All right. The best morning routine for your dasha. Yep. Okay. Again, a lot of information. I love all of this. Whenever you are transitioning into a new season, our bodies naturally want to acclimate and align in nature's new manifestation. So, love this. Oh my gosh, how chakras can impact your overall well-being. Yes, and if they're blocked, oh my gosh. Love it. Your nourishing sanctuary. Look at this. Quick, fun ways to transform your space. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll get a new bed thing. That's interesting. Choose each piece of furniture separately. Each piece of furniture separately. That's interesting. And clear just enough clutter. Clear any excess clutter that weighs you down. Throw it out, donate it. Ask yourself if it's still a positive purpose in your life. Yep, love it. This is interesting. Look where their bed is. Oh my gosh. Add textiles. Don't forget pillows and color. Oh, look at all this, you guys. Again, this is like not my style at all, but I can completely appreciate it and love it. That's really cool. And this one says add plants. Celebrate your life. Look at these beautiful, beautiful art pieces. My goodness. How to improve self-body image. Be mindful. Surround yourself with positive people. Spoil your body. Meditate. Take care. Don't rely on external validation. Love it. Some people just drain the nice out of you. Oh my gosh. Look at this artwork. So cool. All right. Business tips to take you further. Ways to stand out and set yourself apart. Say thank you. Properly format your emails. Yep. Love it. Love it. Oh, 11 tips. That's interesting. Yep. Okay, this one says, whoever uses the spirit that is in her creatively as an artist to make living itself an art, that is the goal. Look at that. Oh, I love it. That's cool. Even if you didn't want the whole quote, I mean, you're cutting out these words, right? Art, goal, right? You could make your own sentence. I love it. Look at the font. Oh, how cool. All right. 8 steps for forgiving those who have hurt you. Yep. Yeah, I'm not familiar with who Penny is. Let's see. Penny is a wellness coach and a blogger. All right. Well, let's see. Number 1, first, understand that the process may be painful. Okay. Identify who it is that you need to forgive. Be specific about what they did to you. Understand that what they did to you is not reflective of how valuable you are. Yeah. So again, kind of powerful stuff, heavy stuff it could be for some. Over here is the power of self-forgiveness. Oh, these are beautiful. 10 affirmations for self-forgiveness. Say these out loud. Today I choose to forgive myself. I am human and we all make mistakes. Today I start fresh. I'm free and forgiven. Oh, again, I just want to cut this out and pin it to someone's shirt today as a reminder. Like, read this over and over and over. 6 reasons why you're not seeing results from your workout. Let's look at this for a minute. Number 1, neglecting sleep. No. Number 2, not warming up. I might be able to warm up a little bit more. We do a pretty good warm up. Number 3, skipping food before workout. That would be interesting. I need to figure out. Not consuming enough protein. I'm working on that. Yes, we have upped the protein. Interesting. Okay, it's saying... Yep, got it. Okay, number 5, not pushing yourself hard enough. That is true sometimes. I think I have a couple things going on. And number 6, not letting your body rest. Well, that actually may be part of it as well. All right, let's see here. And it's actually, I am making gains in workouts. Like I just PR'd this week. But I think it's interesting. Okay, here we go. People do not decide their futures. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures. Boom. You guys. Heck yeah. That's it. I love it. That's so powerful. So powerful. Okay. 6 reasons why you should consider forgiving the people that have hurt you. Oh my gosh. So important. Again, but you guys, like, this is so big and heavy. It's going to take a while. And then look at, here's another one. Like, right. It's like, this magazine is just so filled. It only comes out quarterly, and it legitimately could take you, that long to work through this magazine. 6 reasons why you should consider forgiving people, that have hurt you. Number 1, unforgiveness causes actual discomfort in your physical body. Yep. Number 2, unforgiveness sends an invitation to intrusive thoughts and distant, painful memories. Oh my gosh. Yep. So super important. Using intuition to find self-acceptance. Love it. Listen to the voice in your head. Listen to your emotions. Yep. Look at this color change. My goodness. What is this? She is risen. Here's to the revolution. You have more power than you realize. So I'm just trying to see. I guess these are quotes. And then this says, we must stop creating and contributing to a culture that is youth obsessed, where it's clear that our value as women in society drops as we get older. I see. Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Number 6 is stop worrying about your thighs. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh God. That's so funny. Okay. We need you in charge, creating change, making waves, fighting for equality more than we need you living in a gym. Well, that's interesting, and can be applied different ways. Yes, I understand it though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, and that's the halfway point. Okay, so that's where we will end, you guys. Oh my gosh. Well, it's almost an hour. Oh gosh, such a beautiful magazine. I just love it all. So again, if you're new here, welcome. I have gone through this magazine, like I said, for a while. If you're interested in seeing the other ones that I flipped through, again, it's not sponsored or anything. I completely pay for this magazine, but there is a playlist down below, and you can find Mantra Wellness Flip on there, and you can go through and see some of the other magazines that, or some of the other issues, volumes, if you're interested in that, if you want to see kind of more of what they offer. I'm sure you could absolutely go on their website as well. I know they do sell some old copies, I believe, but anyway, if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Please hit like, subscribe, come back. I'm I'm excited for this community and I just absolutely love it. So, this is part of what I love. I love it for the artwork, but I absolutely love some of the messages in here as well. And I just think empowering each other and like loving on this community, this is one way to do that. And so I do enjoy sharing it with you guys. So let me know your thoughts below. And if you have any questions, I mean, let me know that as well. So, yeah, I often can't decide either like which side of the magazine I like more. I mean, I think they're just both amazing. This artwork is so cool. Look at all these cool faces and people and so neat. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you find something, in your life that you enjoy doing and can create and all the stuff we just talked about, right? Like daily schedules and eating well and finding people around you and maybe finding some therapy if that's what you need and going and working on, maybe you're ready, right? Maybe you're ready to go work on some stuff. So I think it brings up awareness about things and it allows us to have conversations about things, right? That maybe we don't normally. So I think for that reason, it's super cool also. So I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.